Guten Abend. Und jetzt das Neueste vom Sport. Nee, Dreamfall Chapters. Und die zwei fickenden Leute hier drüben.
Reap Moon's Eve must be very important to Mercurians if they're willing to make such fools of themselves.
Ne, der ist am besten besoffen.
Goddess. The Reap Moon appears to turn man into beast.
Das kennen wir, glaube ich, schon.
Everyone's drunk, uninhibited, agitated. This could go very wrong, very quickly.
So, wir müssen nämlich in den Turm. Und der ist irgendwo anders. Der ist da hinten, ne? Das klingt wie Honor Hillaris, die Stimme. Was macht ihr hier eigentlich? Ihr steht hier an. Ich stimme mich mal an.
This is so exciting. I love ceremonies. We'll miss the start of the ceremony.
Hier kann er. Lass mich mal durch. Nee, da nicht. Was macht ihr hier?
Calm down, everyone. You'll get through before the ceremony begins. Anyone caught jumping the line will be sent to the back.
Ah,
There's no rush. The ceremony's not even starting yet. Just stay in line and have your papers ready.
Schau, müssen sie ja nicht, ne? Kann ich...
Calm down, everyone. You'll
Mit dir
get through
reden?
before the... You're here for the ceremony. Get in line, Anyone caught jumping the line will be sent to the back. There's no rush. The ceremony's not even starting yet.
Schade,
Just stay in
schade.
line and have your papers ready.
Na gut. Was wäre? Adalaya? Achso, noch irgendein Bäcker wahrscheinlich? Adaya? Ralf Ruck? Bäckers! Oh, wer liegt hier? Moin!
Reap Moon's Eve must be very important to Mercurians if they're willing to
Achso,
make such
es kommt
fools
also
of
von
themselves.
mehreren... Na gut. Who are you?
They've lost all vestiges of self-control. It's painful to watch.
Ankauf.
If we're lucky, they'll burn the city to the ground, and then we can all go. Move along,
Move along.
move along. Happy Reap Moon's Eve. Go on, please, not tonight.
Die sind gut drauf, die Leute.
This is an historical landmark of some sort. Shepard mentioned the name Abnaxis, an ambassador of the Vanars.
So, ich glaube... Da ist der Turm. Guard. Oh. Ah, Honor. Hallo.
Gather round, friends, gather round. A most joyful Reap Moon's Eve to you all. Witness. A magical abomination has appeared among us on this holiest of holy nights. It's an affront to decency.
Die haben Crow da drin, oder was?
humanity, a foul, feathered, chattering... fowl!
Okay, joke's on me. Open this cage right now.
It speaks with the voice of the great necromancer.
The voice of the what now?
Hold your breath, feathered servant of the shadow. Keep your obscene beak shut.
Can't argue with the obscene beak bit, but I'm not liking this whole bonfire thing you've got going on. I smell charred feathers.
Soon the grand ceremony begins, and the great engine ushers in a new age of reason, logic, and humanity. And an end to sorcery. We cannot let this foul heresy poison the night with its squawks and feathery filth. This false fowl mocked me once before, and caused a fellow follower, a fair friend of the cause, great physical pain and discomfort. The man may never be able to drink without dribbling again, all because of this freak of nature. I, Honor Hillaris, candidate and faithful servant of humanity, will personally light the bonfire to rid Mercuria of this final remnant of diseased magic, honouring our ancient human traditions, and...
You gibbering coward. When are you going to shut up and just go away? People are sick and tired of your racist tirades. If anyone here should be burned on that bonfire, it's you. Killing that poor bird is the complete opposite of what the reaping's all about. How dare you claim to represent humanity when there's nothing human about you at all?
Here, here.
And you! You're supposed to be keeping the peace, aren't you? When were you planning to put a stop to this? Are you just gonna let that madman burn birds and incite violence in the city you've sworn to protect?
We do not intervene in local tradition, madam.
Oh, do intervene. No one here would mind it one bit, I'm sure.
Local tradition? Local tradition? This farce has absolutely nothing to do with local tradition. We don't burn poor defenseless animals in bonfires on Reap Moon's Eve.
Well, it's not an animal, is it?
What?
I mean, it's magical. It's a talking bird. Not an animal, per se.
Technically, the man is not wrong. I'll give him that.
Of course, it's an animal. Magical or not, it's a living creature, and you should put a stop to this right now.
Yeah, what she said.
Sorry, madam, but unless an actual human is being harmed, we cannot intervene.
Ruddy coward. That goes for the lot of you, especially that pig. Cowards.
Ja, ist mir egal, was mit der Welt passiert. Crow bleibt am Leben.
Help. Hello?
Certain poor,
Help me.
misguided individuals seem to
What
be
do you want,
living-
bird? I don't have time for...
I know you. I've seen engravings. You're Keon.
Keep your voice down. Where did you see those engravings?
I spent some time in Sadir. I'm Crow, friend of April Ryan and Zoe Castillo.
You were a friend of April.
Friend, partner, sidekick. I came back to Marcuria to find you, believe it or not. And since you're the reason I'm in this predicament, you have to help me. And
Yeah.
quickly, because soon, if things go the way they appear to be going, I'll be very, very hot.
I'm sorry, Bird, but I need to find a way into the tower, and time is
The
running...
tower? The Azadi Tower? Big, white, cloud-piercing edifice? I know a way into the tower. A secret way. Get me out of this death trap, and I'll get you inside the tower, I swear on my hatchling nest.
If you're lying, I'll snap your scrawny neck.
Cross my beak and hope to die, which is a distinct possibility. Quickly now, that madman won't orate forever.
Wir haben keine Zeit. Kann ich mit dir irgendwie was machen?
Marcurian
Nee.
Plain spoken, but
Carriers
not that
of
this seems like an
foul
obvious target for
fever
sabotage.
and sorcerous
Ah,
contagions.
ich hab doch keine Zeit. Da.
Empty. Not surprising.
Ah.
I could use this to grab the bird's cage, but I'd be spotted immediately, and I can't risk sabotaging tonight's mission.
Ihr habt doch Langeweile. Ich will doch nur Crow retten. Mit dir kann ich nicht reden.
Shall embrace it.
Mit dir kann ich schon gar nicht reden. Kann ich jemanden auf die Fresse hauen?
Aye.
Yeah.
Oh no, he'll... come to witness the burning of the necromancer's minion, have you? There's always room for one more witness.
Birdbath.
In this city, they have bathtubs for birds. The Northlanders are an odd folk.
Ich wollte gerne mit dem hier reden. Ich kann
It's
mit...
Reap Moon's Eve, sir, and you appear to be uninebriated. For shame! Public intoxication is practically mandatory this evening. You're in luck, sir. Most stalls have shut down for the evening, but we're open and will remain open until the very last bottle has been sold.
Das ist gut.
Which, from my experience, won't be too long now. The discriminating Northlander knows we're a notch above the rest. No Southlands imports here.
Käse dich aus.
These bottles are tapped in the Northlands with wine from the tart purple grape of...
I'm sure your wine is more than adequate, merchant.
Oh, very well. What can I get you tonight, most sober of sirs? Perhaps you want to sample a bottle before you buy?
I'm not some barbarian choosing I'll need more than a thimbleful.
Ich kann
Right.
alles.
Which wine, sir?
Irgendeinen.
Oh, that's no ordinary wine. That, good sir, is a bottle of Dragon's Fire. Fermented using the finest hand-picked bottles in our collection. Fortified with honey and
What's the
malt.
price?
You don't want some proper background before you...
How much?
125 silver coins.
What? No. I don't have that kind of coin.
Well, it's between my stock and sobriety at this hour. That choice ought to make itself.
Oh. Kann ich noch einen anderen nehmen?
Purple Rose of the North. Marcurian Red.
Hello again.
Plain spoken,
Changed your mind, sir?
Not particularly
Do you
inspiring.
perhaps want a little sampler?
I'm buying.
Which way, sir?
Gib mir irgendwas. Northlands Ruby, Mercurian Red, Purple Goats Hollow. Ich würde fast Mercurian sagen, weil
An
das...
agreeably tart wine. An excellent choice. Not that you could go wrong with any of my...
How much?
Ooh, the gentleman is parched. I understand. The evening's
Oh,
getting
Junge.
on, and there will be no revelry for the abstemious. That's simply a...
Come on, man, I'm in a rush.
85 silver.
What? That's preposterous. I don't have that kind of coin.
Well, sir, as I told you, this is no ordinary wine. It's special.
Ich klau dir gleich eine Flasche. Oder ich zieh dir eine über den Schädel.
Goats Hollow Winery. Northlands Ruby. Dragon's Fire. They've even put a little grapes of Nedra.
Sorry, dass ich hier gerade
Purple
durchskippe.
Rose of the North. Purple Rose? This is supposed to be a wine.
Ich hab's eilig. Ich versuch's jetzt, wenn du mit
Can't
Sampler.
stay away, can you, sir? Buy or sample?
I'm not a small sample before I make my decision.
Which wine, sir?
Oh, bitch, please.
Excellent choice, sir. This one is both tart and celebratory. A melancholy
Just pour
mix
the
of...
wine, please.
Very well. There you go, sir. Give that a smell, a swirl, and a sip.
Thimblefull. Kann ich noch eine Probe haben?
The Wicked Witch of the North. Death to
That's
magic.
barely 2 drops.
Death to
I'll need a lot more for this to
magicals.
have any effect.
Shit.
Have you finished sampling, sir? If so, please return the cup and we can commence our business.
Business.
What can I get you tonight, most so...
Ja.
I'm buying.
Which way?
Da wir das jetzt immer dasselbe haben, skippen wir das jetzt hier durch.
An agreeably tart wine. An...
How much?
Ooh, I understand.
Come on, man, I'm in...
80 and...
What?
Well,
Warte mal, vielleicht kann ich den...
I'm buying.
which way?
Kann ich das angucken?
Grapes of Nedra.
Achso, das ist wieder noch das.
I'm unfamiliar with this wine.
An agreeably tart...
How much?
Ooh, I understand.
Come on, man, I'm...
80
Die
and
kosten
5
alle so
silver.
viel.
What?
Well,
Weißt du was?
can't stay away.
Wir machen
I'm
jetzt
not a
nochmal
small sample.
Which wine?
das und dann das Feuer, weil das war so teuer.
You want to sample the Dragon's Fire, our most potent wine, capable of reducing seasoned warriors to tears and bashful maidens to...
I want to taste it now.
As you please, sir.
I want it now.
There you go, sir.
So, und,
Give that a smell, a swirl, and a sip.
so, und weil das so komplett awesome sein muss, laden wir jetzt auch noch auf einen Drink ein.
Fair city.
Komm, mein
In
Freund.
front of everyone? While I'm on a covert mission? No.
As we
I'm not
all
thinking
know,
straight.
I'm running
Oh,
for
schade,
office
dann muss
in
ich doch
Watch,
drauf
It'll
but
take
I
me all
can
night to do this
personally
thimbleful by
supervise the
thimbleful.
hunt for
There must be a
non-humans
better way.
and magic in Mercuria. When I'm elected, there shall be nightly burnings.
Finden wir eine Lösung. Wir brauchen
What
eine
can I
Lösung.
get you tonight?
Ich glaube, jetzt habe ich alle
I'll
probiert?
need more
Ich
than
glaube, ich habe alle
thimbleful.
probiert.
A bottle will serve me better.
Aber ich krieg keine
A
Bottle.
small...
Which wine?
Außer jemand hat Geld. Purple Rose of the North. Ich hab doch keine Ahnung. Ich habe noch nicht alles ausprobiert, ne? Ich habe einfach hier irgendwas genommen.
Excellent choice. This one...
Just pour them.
Very well. There you go, sir. Give that a smell, a swirl, and a sip.
Kann ich denn... Halt,
The Wicked Witch of the North.
ich muss es ja mitnehmen.
Death to magic. Death to magicals.
Kann ich dir das geben?
Non-humans have
Ja,
low
steht so nah.
intelligence, less compassion and empathy
Nee.
than humans. It's a
Ist noch
scientific
zu weit weg, ja.
fact. Learned scholars have measured
Jemand von euch
stars
besoffen?
and come to this conclusion. You can look it up in books.
Okay, eine Idee habe ich noch. Warte mal, kann ich jetzt gerade was anklicken noch?
In appearance, some of them,
Ist ja gerade, als hätte ich noch so ein Zahnrad gerade irgendwo gehabt. Oder will ich mir das ein?
but they are carriers of
Aber offensichtlich redet er auch ewig, also ist das schon okay so, aber kann ich dir das geben?
I think this is more than enough Northland's wine. No one could possibly need it. Donkey's urine. That's what this is. Ass piss.
the light of goodness to
And
us
it
all,
kicks like a
and we
mule.
shall embrace it.
Okay.
I'll need the cup back,
Ach so.
sir. It's the only song.
Ja, ja. Sorry, mache ja Druck gerade. Ich will jetzt...
Hello again. Changed your mind.
I'm a small...
Which wine?
Gib mir das da.
Interesting. You
I want it.
as you please. There you
Hirn verträgt
go,
doch nix.
Sir,
Vielleicht kann ich mich...
give that a smell. A
Ja, ja. Vielleicht kann ich das trinken. Ich habe gerade eigentlich überlegt, dass ich ihm das andrehe. Aber ich würde lieber... also quasi, wenn er dann besoffen ist, dass ich ihm die Flasche nehmen kann. Aber vielleicht... Ich versuche jetzt mal das hier zu trinken. Und vielleicht muss Kian kotzen. Oh.
Shadow!
This bird is only the meager beginnings of our crusade. We've been soft on magic, we've been soft on those who support sorcery, and hard on
we fight like
non-humans.
dragons.
No more. That ends tonight.
This seems like an obvious target.
Tonight we fight like dragons?
Stand over there, my good man.
Nee.
Keep your distance.
Hm.
This fire will burn.
Keine Ahnung. Okay. Ich stelle mir wieder hin.
Can't stay away, can you?
Ein Achievement
I'm not a
gekriegt,
small-
Which
aber
wine? Interesting.
I want it.
As you please.
irgendwie...
There, give that.
war das nicht das, was ich wollte. Das geht auch nicht. Soll ich noch einen Schluck trinken? Irgendwas ist hier falsch. Also was heißt falsch? Ich mache definitiv was falsch, aber... Was kann ich denn machen? Dragon's Fire wird schon irgendwas nützen. Wer bist du denn? Wer seid ihr denn? Kann ich dich auf den Schnaps einladen? Hätte ich mir fast gedacht. Hier rüber komme ich gar nicht. Oh, was gibt's hier noch?
Filthy as sin, all of them. They reek of foul spirits and human sick. Welcome to Reap Moon's Eve. Which one's least filthy? Nope, they're all filthy. I feel unclean.
Ach so, oh, jetzt sag nicht. Oh, nein. Ah, fuck. Scheiße. Die ganze Aktion hier.
Killer is about to wrap up his mad ramblings. I'll just have to wait and watch.
Ich hoffe, ich habe den Alkohol darunter gespült.
This bewinged demon, this symbol of sorcery, this affront to humanity must burn.
Must he? Must is a very strong word. I'm not sure it's a word I'd use to...
Burn, you transmogrified necromancer! Burn!
Oh boy, here we go.
Was ist denn aber daran, die Fackel dann da reinzuwerfen?
It's not lighting up. Oh, curse this cheap imported hay. Probably purchased from non-human farmers. Oh, forget this.
Eben. Wir brauchen ja bloß da dran zu packen jetzt. No!
Ah, burn, feathered gargoyle.
Gargoyle? No. No. No!
No!
Humanity, honor, humility.
Ich wusste aber nicht... Also ich habe mir fast gedacht, dass er das jetzt macht, aber... Es war irgendwie nicht ganz wie das der Sinn war. Das ist immer noch leer.
Humanity against magical.
Okay. Wir sind immer noch am Rätsel. Vor allem, du kannst ja gar nicht an den... Das hindert ihn daran, dass die Fackel... Und vor allem in dem Moment, wo ich das nass mache, geht's ja los.
Dark sorcery, the shadow, the magical immigrant, necromancy. That's what.
Das geht auch nicht.
Before we burn this bird, let me tell you a few things about the magical.
Hier.
I need to think of another
Non-humans
solution.
have lower intelligence, less compassion and empathy than humans. It's a
No.
scientific fact.
I need to find a way to remove Hilaris and the crowd of onlookers before I can grab the cage.
You can look it up in books.
Okay, remove them? Also doch irgendwas Großes machen.
Empty. Not surprising.
It may be
Ja,
pleasing
ich
in
komme hier nicht mehr
appearance,
klar.
some of them. Some may even be said to be beautiful, but they are carriers of foul.
That's it. Keep going.
So
weit wollte ich das gar nicht wissen.
God, that feels great.
Ich kann ich hier irgendwo hinrennen, aber ich denke nicht, dass das Sinn macht, wenn ich
Great
wegrenne.
Moon's Eve must be very important to Mercurians if they're willing to make such fools of themselves.
Hier brennt schon irgendwas ab. Ich kann mir nicht vorstellen, dass ich so weit wegrennen können soll, / darf. Hier kotzt auch einer. Hier werde ich nicht rein können, weil es zu.
It's locked.
Ja.
I could probably force it open, but I have no business in there.
Ah gut, ich habe aber keinen Zeitdruck. Nicht das, also abgesehen davon, dass ich jetzt euch nicht noch länger aufhalten wollen würde. Ich glaube, ich werde das machen, ne? Ich will eine halbe Stunde lang hier rumeiern. Ich werde noch was suchen und wenn ich irgendwas finde, was ich noch machen kann, dann schalte ich wieder ein. Bis gleich. Ich habe gerade das Wasser getrunken.
Drinking the shadow's sulphurous piss. Ah! I'm reasonably certain that had bird shit in it. I just drank bird shit. This was not a well-considered action by any measure of things.
And come to this conclusion. You can look it up in books.
Why do I do this to myself?
Ist jetzt
Seems
schlecht?
like an obvious target for sabotage.
Magical
Kotz halt da
are
drauf, verdammt,
deceased
wir trinken noch einen Schluck.
things. They may be pleasing in appearance.
Jetzt aber ey, komm.
Some may even be said to be beautiful, but they are carriers of foul fevers and sorcerous
That was like
contagions.
drinking the shadow's sulphurous piss. Ah! I'm reasonably certain
Das kennen wir schon.
that had
The
bird shit
only
in
way
it.
to rid the
I
world
just
of
drank
magic
bird
is
shit.
to burn
This
it.
was not a well-considered
Burn it
action
with
by
fire.
any measure of
The
things.
fire cleanses. The fire destroys the contagion.
Why do
the
I
fire
do
brings
this
the
to
light
myself?
of goodness to us all.
Es klingt halt, als hätte
And we
der...
shall embrace it.
Sollen wir uns jetzt doch noch von dir was
What can I
anhören?
get you tonight, most sober of sirs? Perhaps you
Ich bin
want
nicht mehr
to solve
sober,
your
ich hab
bottle before you buy.
Zeug getrunken. Ach nee, nein, 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 nein. Ich wollte doch nicht kaufen, verdammt.
An agreeably tart one.
How much?
Ooh, I understand.
Come on, man. I mean,
Ja.
Well,
Ich weiß. Ich wollte was...
hello again.
Ich wollte
I'm
testen,
not a
sorry.
small sum.
Which wine?
So, wir nehmen nochmal das da.
Interesting.
I want to.
As you
Wir machen jetzt hier Experimente ohne Ende.
go, sir.
Es kotzt mich gerade schon an, dass ich zu spät angeschaltet habe, nachdem ich an den Dings... Also was heißt zu spät? Minimal zu spät
Nightly burns.
angemacht habe, nachdem ich hier Zeug gemacht habe. So. Ich habe versucht, das zu mixen, das geht auch nicht. Ich weiß nicht, ob das noch am Video war vorhin.
Bird is only the meager beginnings of our crusade.
Trink.
We've been soft on magicals. We've been soft on those who support sorcery and harbor non-humans. No more.
Nee, Kombination macht's auch nicht.
Things tonight with cleansing
Ah.
fire.
That had bird shit in it. Tonight we fight like dragons.
Irgendwie hat er sich jetzt verhaspelt. Okay.
Why do I do this to myself?
Ich muss eine andere Lösung finden. Immer noch. Bis gleich. Da bin ich schon wieder. Ich konnte gerade das Ding da hinstellen. Preisfrage. Checkt er das?
Can't stay away, can you, sir? Buy or sample?
I'm not some barbarian choosing wines. A small sample before I make my decision.
Which wine, sir?
Wir nehmen nochmal den teuren.
Interesting. You want to sample the Dragon's Fire.
I want to taste it now.
As you please, sir.
Ist der so sturzbesoffen?
1, 2, 3... 4, 5...
Okay.
9... 10... Odd. I don't remember the tasting cup being quite so expansive.
So. Trinken wir das jetzt oder schütten wir es da drauf? Aber das Draufschütten hat ja nichts gemacht. Gut, das Alkohol ist gefährlich. Wahrscheinlich brennt es ihn weg. Naja, wir schütten es jetzt drauf. Schade eigentlich.
This should be enough. Sounds like Hilaris is about to wrap up his mad ramblings. I'll just have to wait and watch.
Die Frage ist, ob das ganze Ding abfackelt.
But enough talk. This bewinged demon, this symbol of sorcery, this affront to humanity.
Ja, das kennen wir schon.
Burn, you transmogrified necromancer! Burn!
Oh boy, here we go.
Na? Ah. Oh, das ist gut.
God save me! God save me! Help me!
You lot, break it up. Nothing to see here. We need to get him to a healer, now! God
Nö.
protect us. He'll be lucky to survive the night. Right, party's over. Go on, all of you. Go home. Be with your families.
Ich glaube, nach deutschem Recht zählt das trotzdem unter Mord.
Good job. And now, get me off this blazing
I need something long enough to
bonfire!
reach the cage.
Uah! Ja, so geht's. Aber jetzt hast du sogar Zeitlimit gehabt, weil jetzt fing der ganze Ding an zu brennen. Oh, wir haben es geschafft. Ach ja, meine Fresse.
Talk about cutting things close. I smell of singed plumage and smoke.
So, were you lying to me about that secret entrance to the tower?
No, I would never. Well, I totally would. That would be just like me, lying to save my tail feathers. But I was actually telling the truth. I do know a way into the tower. From below. No? Not making much of an impression on you? Okay then. Follow me, big guy, and I'll lead you through the darkness into the light. The light, in this case, being the tower. More specifically, that weird pillar of dreamy light rising into the center of the tower with all the rotating metal bits.
You mean the engine?
Is that what they call it? The weird thing with the gears and the levers and the metal whatsits? Then yes, the engine. What, you don't want to go there?
Lead the way, Bird. And fast.
Ja doch, das
Bro. And I'm useful again.
ist genau das, wo wir hinwollen. Ach ja, haben wir es geschafft nach einer halben Stunde. Sorry! Aber wir haben wenigstens das erreicht. Und es ist sogar der Absatz zu Ende. Na gut, dann können wir definitiv einen neuen Part anfangen, wenn das hier rum ist. Hallo, dich gibt's noch.
Amateurs! Don't they know who they're dealing with? Don't they know who I...
Oh no.
Finally! What took you so long? I've been in here for days!
You fool. How did you manage to get yourself locked up?
Some people don't appreciate art.
Come. You need to prepare the engine for the ritual.
Yes, Master.
Oh.
About bloody time.
Oh. Twisting and turning. Ist ja sehr interessant. Kommt mir selbst im letzten Buch noch der ein oder andere...
Home, sweet home. I'm sure you remember this place. I mean, you raided it and arrested everyone and directly contributed to closing it down for good. Remember?
Yes, Bird, I remember.
Good. Yeah, it's a far cry from how it looked back in those happy days. When I've nested here, it's not bad. Also, it's Crow. My name is Crow.
What does this place have to do with the tower?
April war da unten.
Okay, right. So, there's a secret passage leading from the cellar
Da lang.
into a ruined subterranean city below Marcuria. Both April and Zoe used it. I've been through there a few times myself. Purely for research purposes, of course. Not to look for treasure.
Where's the cellar?
Behind the bar and to the right.
Ach doch, hinter der Bar, also da. Aber gut. Ja. Und ich habe ja nur das Bild im letzten Kommentar gepostet mit dem von der verkleideten Person, der wir da gefolgt sind, mit April. Und da war dann auch die Szene, wo wir an dieses Licht gekommen sind. Von daher scheint Crow das zu kennen. Aber das im nächsten Part, der jetzt gleich angehängt wird. Also, bis gleich. Ciao.